Good start to a morning. Sheep on the road, which is a very painful plant. Tell you what, I'm a bit sick of bouncing around in this tractor. So yeah, this is all in preparation for a bit of summer crop. Out you go, you rogues. Well, good afternoon everyone. What is going on? Just out here spreading a bit of urea on some ryegrass at the moment. Hang on, let me just turn around here. So we've got about 20 hectares. I'm putting 105 kilos, I think it is, to the hectare of urea. Just to give it a bit of a boost. You can tell it's tipping and it needs nitrogen bad. So that's what we're out here doing. This evening, it's Sunday afternoon, just after 5. So been marking a few studlands this morning. Yeah, I'm on the tractor this afternoon, so a good mix of a day. You can see I've spread it once since I've had this new camera in, and it's proven to be pretty handy. Not so much on the urea side of it, like when we're loading bulk bags, but definitely when you're loading it off the ground, like single super, off the ground, and the risk of getting like dirt clods in there. You can see that that's the belt there, so you can see if you ever get some clods or something stuck in there, then you know straight away that it's been blocked up. It's not going out the right rate, so I thought about putting it in the bin, like to show how much I've got left. But for what we're doing, I think this way is that angle is much more useful, so that's why I put it there. But I also put one of these cameras in the cedar box as well. It's infrared, so you can see in the dark when you shut the lid, and just a bit more. I suppose a bit more efficient. You don't have to get out, especially when you're sowing pasture seed, when you're not filling up a lot of the time, because we like filling it up just a little bit at a time, so you can keep an eye on the rate in case something goes wrong, because pasture's in for a long time and you don't want to stuff that up. So it's good, you can just keep an eye on the camera. Yeah, it's proving to be pretty good. You can plug another 3 cameras into this screen, I think, which yeah, I won't need, but just a cheap, it wasn't an expensive one. I was just from, I think it came from America, but it nothing too fancy for us for a little sheep farmer in Australia. But the weather's really, you can probably tell from the landscape, maybe from my last video even, how much it's greened up and kicked. This week has been so warm. Yeah, it's been incredible. The grasses, we had 20 mils of rain on Tuesday, Wednesday, and things are just kicking along now. It's, what is it, the 18th of August, so I don't know, we might be in for another cold snap yet. I don't think we've seen the end of the cold, but I'm actually in shorts, so today's the first day in shorts, which is a good sign. But I don't like wearing pants, so any excuse to get out of jeans or pants and into shorts is a good one. Good start to a morning. Sheep on the road. Girls, see Carly. Just out doing some morning rounds, checking some lambing. These are merinos, and there's a couple of crossbreds in here too. Just some of the younger sheep that were doing it tough. Put them on a better paddock. This is a new standard pasture. Excuse all these pin rushes down the wet spot here, but don't know, we do have a weed wiper. I slashed some of these pin rushes in another paddock, and then whether we come through, I know some people have slashed them and then come through when they've grown back a little bit and weed wiped them, and I've heard that works quite well. Yeah, I don't know, our weed wiper needs a few repairs done to it before it can be used, I think. But just over the, you know, once we had all these wet years, all these you know, low-lying areas and gullies have just grown this pin rush, which is a very painful plant. It can be pretty hard to slash too, because it's so stringy and really pretty strong. So this stuff's all ready to kick again. Got all the clover, well, you might not be able to see it, all the clover, and this paddock is sort of clover, phalaris and cocksfoot. So Get up. Get up. Come on, girl. Push. You're not helping me at all. There we go. Oh, just pulling lambs. What are you doing? But, yeah, no, she only had one. Probably didn't need to pull it, but I was out here and I would have had to come back in half an hour if I didn't, so I just did it. There you go, girl. Lamb's drinking by the look of it. Job done. Right, we have moved on to a bit of ploughing. Just ploughing this for the second time now. I ploughed it, you would have seen in a couple of videos ago. I was ploughing this paddock initially, and now we're just going back for the second pass. Throwing a set of harrows behind it as well. It's coming up alright. I've had to leave that side of the bank. It'll need a couple more days just to dry out a little bit more. It's not quite busting the clumps up as much as I would like it to. So, but this stuff's coming up pretty well. We'll look to aim to sow it next week probably. Tell you what, I'm a bit sick of bouncing around in this tractor. Anyone who knows what an offset disc does the first time knows what it's like going over it again. So ideally you'd probably drag a speed tiller over this, but we haven't got one of them, so a plough and a set of harrows is as good as we're going to get it for the minute. But it is getting warm. It's meant to be up to 20 degrees both Saturday and Sunday, I think, so there'll be some grass growing then. Yeah, at the start of the video we were spreading urea, weren't we? Yeah, those paddocks have already changed colour. I was away down the coast yesterday spreading on a contract job, and yeah, I came back today and noticed that the paddocks have already turned a different shade of green. So yeah, this is all in preparation for a bit of summer crop. So this will be brassica, this one. What are you doing in here? Max. Oi. Spooked. Well, remember in the last video how I was fixing the fence to stop cattle from getting onto our lucerne? Well, they're still on it. Scheme, Carla. Good girl. Good girl. So they're still on here, so I'm putting them in a different paddock, the buggers. They fixed it twice, the floodgate, and like they're just rogues now. They know that they can get under there, and they've literally get under the fence and just lift it up. So yeah, it's a bit hard to put an electric fence there, so they're just going to a different paddock. Give it to her, Carla. Out you go, you rogues. Just out checking the stud ewes again this afternoon. Does anyone know how to get duckweed off a dam? Because it's very annoying. It's not on every dam, but the occasional one, and I don't really know. I have dragged it off before with, you know, a net or something. But there's just I don't know whether there's a chemical you can use or some easy way of getting rid of it. I don't see it around a whole lot. I'm not saying it's just us, but I don't know what encourages it, but just a quick one before I go. I will let you go now. I think that's long enough video. I'm just going to go and check this lamb that I pulled this morning, and yeah, that'll nearly be it for me. Spraying tomorrow morning if the weather, boom spraying tomorrow morning if the weather permits, so might catch you then. Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one. Alright, see ya, bye.